Well, this is what I came up with a woodworking project for today. Is this little chair. If you turn it around, you can see it. Okay. Just made mine one by. You can make it out of treat, or you can make it out of cedar wood. You know, if you want to stain it, you can stain it, put a preserve or something, stain it. But we're just going to make it out of one by boards, just plain pine, and that'll be what I got right now. The type of wood I got. Of course, I painted it and could drill some holes in the bottom of it. But we set it up with flowers because that's basically all we can find this time of the year is these flowers here. But that's okay. I mean, they're nice. They come out pretty nice. So if you decide you want to sell these things, I would say they're probably around maybe $30, $35, something like that. Depends on your area where you're at. You know, some places you can get more out of them. Just kind of see what goes on in your area, what people are selling, especially through greenhouses and things like that this time of the year. So, but we'll go ahead and get started. Now, the first boards we want to do, we want to build this little box right here. You can see there's a little box there. Okay, so we want to build that box first. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, what we need to do is, now these boards, the ones I get, they're just the regular 1x6, and I think it come in 5 3/4, and we cut these down to 5 1/2. So that board's got to be cut. This one's already cut down. This is some of the leftovers from here. So these are cut down to 5 1/2 inches, and then we're going to go over here and I'll give you measurements on the other ones to cut the rest of them. So, all right, we're going to need 2 of them, and they need to be 6 inches long. So we're going 5 1/2 inches, like I said, by 6 inches long. So we're going to cut these 6 inches long. Almost 6 inches long. Okay, we have another one here, and this one needs to be cut down to 10 1/2 inches. Now, I'm not going to worry about that having a big chip out because we'll turn it up the other way. So we need 10 1/2 inches. We need 2 10 1/2 inches long. Okay, now I just like using some brad guns. I'm gonna use a brad gun today. So we just gotta put this together, and then we'll cut that bottom piece just like that. I'm probably using, I would say it's 1 inch and about 1.5 inches nail. Put a little glue down on this. Let's just set it up this way. One at a time. Okay, next thing we need to do is just go ahead and cut that bottom. Now the bottom's going to take a little bit wider board. I think this is probably, let me see how wide. This is some of the pieces, some scraps that I'm trying to use them up. Of course, it's going to be 6 inches by 10. So we're going to have to go 6 by 10. So let's see, my 6 should fit right in there. There you go. So I just need to cut 10 inches long. Okay. Alright, should be 6 inches this way and 9 inches long. I don't know where I got the 10 at today, but I did find it. Okay, so we have the box built. So you can sand this up while it's off if you want. Go ahead and sand it up, or just sand. I just sand it when it was on there. Okay, let's put the box off to the side. Next thing we want to do is we're going to go ahead and build these pieces here. We're going to build the back part of the chair. We're going to build these 2 boards here. We're going to cut these 2 and then cut these bottom ones. There's a couple other ones, real small. So let's go ahead and do it. Now we're going to cut those boards on 2.5. So I need some cut on 2.5. Let's go ahead to the table saw and I'll get some of them cut down. Okay, we're going to cut, just go ahead and strip a couple of these down to 2.5 inches. Let's see where my 2.5 inches. Let's cut these down to 22 inches long. Okay, so 2.5 by 22 inches long. Now we need another one cut down too. Let me get the measurement here. We need 2 of them cut to 6 3/4. Make sure they're the same now. Okay, we're going to need 2 more, and they are going to be 5 3/4. I need 2 of them 5 3/4. Don't look like I'm going to get that out of that board. Okay, let's set it off to the side. And we got these 2 here. Now we need the back pieces. This one you can make it 3 inches, just whatever scrap you have left off of it. Just a little bit wider than 2.5 inches, just to kind of offset the look on it. So this is going to be the piece that goes in the back. We'll show you about that, and I'll tell you about the measurement when I get over there to make sure. So it'll be 10.5 inches long, and now we're going to need another 10.5 inches. So we need 2 of these, and I got to cut that back down to 2.5 inches. So this in here will be 10.5 by 2.5, so I got to go back and cut that down. Okay, let's see what we got. So we got the box finished over here, it just needs to be sanded a little bit. Put it back in here. Okay, the first board we're going to do is the long back piece here, and it's 22 inches long by 2.5 inches. So let's lay that down. Okay, now we're going to pick up these ones here. These ones are the ones that are 6 3/4 by 2.5. So all those still cut the same, but they're 6 3/4. Now to get that measurement here, because you want the legs not to wobble, use this other piece. These are the little legs that come off the side right here, and they are 5 3/4. So they're going to be 5 3/4 inch high, and just kind of place it right here like this. Okay. Just something like that, and then go ahead and put you a mark right here, and you can do that on both of them. I try to make this where it would be, you know, the marking, the legs will kind of come out a little bit better, because I know, I had trouble with them too sometimes, getting those legs to go right. Okay, and then your board just places up against like this, and then of course this small one's going to end up placing right here on the outside like that. Okay. So now what we want to do is go ahead and go to the bottom of your line. Let's get a good place, and then place it just like that. Can you see that? Okay, I'll put a little glue on that and get that done. Okay, let's do this next one and do the same thing. Like I said, there's the line, and I use this. Let's go back. I use this, put a mark on there, and then put it on the bottom of the line underneath, just like that. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do is put the little legs here in the front, just like that. Okay, same thing on this side. Alright, now turn them up this way, and we're going to do this top board. Just bring it all the way to the top like that, and then we'll staple it down. Now I am using different staples. I have to go down to a smaller one. If not, these big ones are going to shoot right through there. So we're going to drop down to about a 1-inch staple to get that to set on there. without going through and nailing it down to the table. Let's do this other side. All right, the next board came down about, I think it came down to 2 inches. Let's go, yeah, about 2 inches. So from up here down about 2 inches. So I'm gonna go, I'm putting a, I'm gonna start with the number 1. And then go to 3, that'll give me 2 inches. Let's see if my box is going to fit. Okay, that's about it right there. Just straighten it up. Get some staples in the bottom of this thing. Okay, there you go. That was pretty simple. It didn't take too much to do it. Some of my wood was pretty bowed up, the box part, but we'll take care of that on the next one. I just had some wood. I don't even know where I got that board at. Was that bad? They get kind of bowed, warped. They get a little crown in them, so you have to kind of go through them. If you're going to buy them in the store, just pick through them because you know you're paying for that product. So okay, well that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and make one for somebody. To be kind, and there you go. So you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.